What's going on, everyone? I'm Chase, and this is my review of Reminiscence, the newest film from Warner Brothers that is trying to do the theater and HBO Max simultaneous release. So here we go. It is written and directed by Lisa Joy, and this one tells the story of Nick Bannister, played by Hugh Jackman. He is a private investigator of the mind, and he navigates the alluring world of the past when his life is changed by a new client, May, played by Rebecca Ferguson. A simple case becomes an obsession after she disappears, and he fights to learn the truth about her. So that is your plot. Pretty straightforward, set in this complex futuristic setting, so you got that going for it. Going into it, I was super excited. It is written and directed by Lisa Joy, like I said at the top, and she is the co-creator of Westworld. I love Westworld. I think her and Jonathan Nolan, that's actually her husband as well, they co-created the show together. They've done a fantastic job kind of navigating this story from season one to see where it's at now. It's getting really intense, and I can't wait to see another season. I think it was canceled, but I think they're bringing it back. They're not really clear about that, but if they do make that season 4, I will be looking forward to it. But I love that show and its sensibilities of questioning life and, what it means to live and what it means to be human, what it means to be AI. And I don't know. I've always enjoyed it. I've never found a dull moment in the show. I've enjoyed it thus far. So seeing her kind of come on and direct a smaller budgeted film, really just taking the reins on it and just doing her thing, I was excited. And of course, Hugh Jackman, I will see that man in anything. And to be quite frank with you, a lot of the stuff he is in, if it's just okay or kind of bad, he gives his commitment. Like, it is 110%, bar none. So he never fails to disappoint. Even if I don't really care for the movie overall, he just enjoys acting. I can tell you that right now. He really gives it his all. So it's fine. I don't think it's as bad as people are making it out to be. I also don't think it's as great as people are making it out to be. It's just, if you said this film was at 50% on Rotten Tomatoes, I would believe it. Split all the critics down the middle, because I have a feeling some people will like it. I have a feeling some people will be like me and just kind of neutral on it. And then some people will just be like, I didn't really care for that. So I can appreciate the good aspects about this to bring it up to kind of like that mid-level. But honestly, I don't want to watch this again. It's not something I want to revisit, examine further, watch on a pure entertainment level. None of that. It was just kind of like, it was there. Okay, I saw it, and then I'm moving on with my life. But let's start with Lisa Joy, because she is the writer and director on this film. She's the spearhead on this project, right? I think she is amazing at world building and creating a sense of atmosphere, setting, and really just making you feel like you are in this specific place and time. When you watch Westworld, you will understand what I'm talking about. She captures that futuristic setting super well, and it's super well imagined, from all the directors that come and bring her words on the page to life. So I think with this film, having the city halfway underwater, and there are some parts of the city that are completely underwater, it's just a ticking time bomb for the rest of the city. And you even have the rich on this high level of dry land, and it's something that's completely plausible for our current society. So you have that kind of tension looming on in the background as this thing is taking place, this smaller little story happening within the city. There is that sense of just terror, knowing that the dams could break at any moment and the whole city would be washed out. And it's kind of sad when you think about it, because you're like, this could actually happen. But having that and having the film noir kind of feel to it with the voiceover and the mystery and solving this murder with this private investigator, all that is fine. I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I kind of wish they would have expanded it a little bit more, explored a little bit more than just this simple little romance between Hugh Jackman and Rebecca Ferguson's character. Showing that you can create kind of a smaller film on a smaller budget like this, that's super impressive. For me personally, I didn't really find it as engaging as the actors were making it out to be and as they were performing. When the core of your film is a romance, you need to make that romance work, and you need to make sure the audiences care about like what is going on with these two people. I did not find that connection whatsoever. Hugh Jackman and Rebecca Ferguson, top notch. They perform their asses off in this movie, and they elevate this movie by a couple notches. Now, I understand why Lisa Joy decided to make a romance as part of the main storyline for, you know, this private investigator that can go inside the mind of clients and kind of recall memories. I get all that, because at the very end, you know, it kind of wraps up and it's just like, you know, we as humans, like, we really cherish the past and our memories and the people that come into our lives and that are super important to us and make a mark in our journey. And like, we want to remember those good moments, and like, you know, the good people that came through our life, like, we want to hold on to those precious memories even until the day we die. I get that. That's really sweet. That's really heartfelt. Just didn't work for me in this movie. So yeah, I get why she did it. It's just not for me. But yeah, the performances are really well handled. You know, Tandy Newton, she's fine. Not really anything to write home about, but it's mainly Hugh Jackman and Rebecca Ferguson. Everyone else, they do their part. The special effects are pretty good. I will give them that, because if you are going to create this gigantic kind of futuristic partially underwater world, it needs to look really cool. So I will give them that. It does look really awesome, and I wish this film could have sequels and we could go kind of deeper into maybe other cities, maybe use this technology somewhere else. Maybe it gets into the wrong hands. I don't know. There's so much more you could do with this, and I think cramming this ambitious film into 2 hours, I just don't think it's enough. I actually think this could be like a mini series or something. So HBO, I don't know, do your thing. Like, you know, take it, let Lisa Joy run with it, and expand this world. I would really appreciate that. There's really nothing else to say. I mean, it's just kind of, for me, it's just kind of blah at the end of the day, but I can appreciate the people in front of the camera and behind the camera that made it, and I get why everything was made the way it was. Just didn't really connect with me on an emotional level. I just kind of saw it as a movie that played from start to finish and didn't really affect me either way. So let me know down below what you thought of Reminiscence. I'm very curious, because a lot of people are kind of all over the place. There's a lot of people that really like it. I haven't heard anyone say they love it. People that really like it, people that hate it, people that are kind of down the middle. So I would like to know your kind of interpretation on it. But this doesn't deter me from watching anything that Lisa Joy ever wants to do. I think she's an incredible visionary, and I would love to see her tackle more kind of science fiction, futuristic stories like this. If she's got more written up in her bank somewhere, please sell those drafts. Let's get those made. So I want to keep watching stuff that she does. So that is my review of Reminiscence. Let me know down below, like I said, and that will do it for this review, guys. I'm Chase Lee, and tune in next time for whatever I review next. I will see you guys later.